What's going on? Why does it all say I've gone offline? Am I offline? Am I still here? Why does it all say I've gone offline? Oh. Am I offline? That was weird and echoey. Okay, so I'm still online, I think. If you can hear me, please say something in chat, because I kind of feel like I'm all on my own at the moment. And because all my information says that I'm offline. Except for... Oh no, it's all saying I'm live now. Okay, I might be back. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm here? I might be here? I don't know. I think I'm back. Don't know what happened. There might well be ads before too long because it thinks I've just started a stream and it likes playing ads right at the beginning. I will snooze them as long as I can. Anyway, don't know what happened there, but I think I'm back.
At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Oh, good, we're back. Okay, good. Good. I don't know what happened. At all. Just everything was suddenly like, yeah, by the way, you're offline. But I didn't get any notification about any connection issues or anything. Oh, very weird. Very weird. Anyway, we need to do this blind date thing, and like I say, there probably will be ads before too long. Because, you know, Twitch do be Twitch.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round one.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Origin story.
Where do you come from?
And who would you like to ask?
Mage.
My origins are rather humble. My father was a chamberlain in the court of the dread King Vlad Invictus of Caladar, and my mother owned an exotic pet shop in the Duchy of Scarborough. They had 50-50 custody, but I was disowned by both as my magical prowess became apparent. You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Yeah.
I was born on the battlefield with a sword in both hands. Slaughtered 12 enemies that day.
Wow.
My mother was so proud. I was disappointed. If I had really applied myself, I think I could have killed at least 2 more.
Well.
And your second question is?
Yeah, deal with magic users.
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
What do you do?
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you've got another thing coming. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills. I'm over here now.
Ooh.
And now I'm here.
Ooh.
And now I'm back where I started. Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
I mean, he is good.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
magic users.
I mean, you
They
just would
fill
do
me
magic.
with
right?
rage, and in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way. I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Okay. Good.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to vow the child with mine.
So far, I'm liking. I mean, I've got a soft spot for rogues, so I'm liking him. It does worry me that he's the one the jester likes, but
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn.
Uh-oh.
He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
that's bad music. Oh,
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike
Uh-oh.
Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode. Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Perry.
Don't look at me.
Oh.
Or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Blood rage.
Oh no! What? I died. I got an achievement that was, oh my god, you killed Lil.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits.
Okay.
Uh-oh, look. Lil, which contestant...
Well, then you.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Lil, what's your favorite animal?
Squirrel.
Neil, look at this little fella.
Oh.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Good.
Phew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
Well, I'm glad I didn't pick moose.
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
Plans after rescue.
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking?
You.
Are you kidding me? I make this gig and I'm set for life. Rescuing the sole heir to the whole freaking sprawl? Insta-retired, baby. I'll be sipping pina coladas on the crystal shores of Lake Inez before you can say, would you like a curly straw for that pina colada, sir?
Oh, I love pina coladas. They mentioned it in my introduction.
They did.
Then the first round's on me. I picked his pocket earlier.
You can ask another adventurer if you like. This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
Not too shabby indeed.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
We do know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid!
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Ooh.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, Perry, are you
Oh.
ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh no, is he just gonna get hit by lightning?
Oh, too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
I mean, he was my preferred choice, so
Oh my god! That wasn't real, right?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
well, I can just choose one of. Can I still choose the Vogue?
Well, you can't, 'cause he's
Oh.
dead. Now choose again.
Don't overthink this. My hero is by far the strongest and the most experienced in battle. A natural choice
Oh,
to
I'm
save our
talking
dear
to them.
princess.
Okay.
My mage
Thought I
can
was
heal a
choosing her.
wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist. Don't overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
Thanks to you, my player's off the board and into a dustbin. There won't be any Yahtzee, Connect 4, or Kerplunk for me today. You used to be cool.
I mean, I just think he's gonna murder everybody, so I'm gonna have to go with the mage. No, I'm not sure. I wanted the Vogue, but
Ladies and gentlemen,
Instead.
humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Articulous Flame Hands, the mage.
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So long, everybody.
spay or neuter your gargoyles, folks. It's very important.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest thing. And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
I mean, it's not particularly believable, is it? Right. On that note, because Twitch broke, it now thinks it's time for another ad. So we'll have another 3-minute break, and then hopefully I will be back. I don't know how long this game is. I don't know how long I'm going to play for. Not too much longer. But we will see. So I'll see you in a few minutes. What? What? He's got a knife. I mean, I need you. Get in here. He just murdered me dead. Well, I guess that problem solved itself. Good girl, Gretchen. You hit him with your face. And now he's not bothering us anymore. How to solve problems the Gretchen way. Hit him with your face. Woke up this morning and chose chaos. Can you stop? Can you stop rubbing your face on my headphones? It's really loud. Really loud in my ear. Are you done? No, you're not done. Are you done? But every time I do that, no, yeah, it leads to a dead end. Oh, that's not a dead end. That's a person.
First to come this way.
Oh, I remember this place. Yeah. Things went down here. Least said about that. Aha.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell.
Yeah, that went well, didn't it?
He is the son of
Well
Satan.
done.
He was sent to Earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Ah!
I shot him.
I didn't know R1 was
Yep.
shoot.
Looks like you did.
I saw R1 and I pressed
Can't say I'll
R1.
miss him. Come on, let's go.
I mean, it worked, didn't it? Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in a hobbit? Hello. So, I have had a quick Google and it seems like it's about 6 to 8 hours long. So, I'll play a little bit longer because I don't like stopping just after an ad because that's not fair for the people who sat through the ads. Maybe I'll just play to the end of this day. And then we will stop and play it again some other time. So cute though. Such an awesome game. How are you in here? Oh, are those two gonna fall in love with each other? That would be hilarious. No? I thought they said there was a gem or something that fell. Yeah. There's nothing else I can click on. Anyway. Hi.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
I've already powered it up a bit. I've got 10 monies. Yeah. Right. So cozy. Hi.
Vulgar, barbaric fool! You
Oh.
should gather your goons,
They're
if
not
they
gonna
haven't
fall in
already
love.
murdered each other, and leave.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
They're agreeing.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here. Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against your people.
All right. It is forgiven.
I presume it'll have a good effect.
What he said.
I mean, they do look like they're lovingly looking into each other's eyes.
It's still broken, Lil. Do me a favor. If any tinkerers, dwarven or otherwise, come to the gate, let them in and send them my way.
Will do. How did you get in?
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
You can be the hero in your own life story. You just can't necessarily be the hero in everyone else's life story.
Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
I mean, if you go off to rescue your darling love, you will die.
Go back to work.
You may be right. I don't have that many more vacation days.
Listen, Bev, it's getting late. I'm gonna go.
I understand.
Farewell, Beverly.
Bye, Beverly.
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
This one?
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there.
Oh, you've got another hat. That's not as good as the last hat.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho,
Peace Blossom.
what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
I might as well ask him about all the things.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker
all
has
the
always
information.
lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows
I was
either.
about to say, I don't think he knows.
I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no little guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
No, he would be a bad ruler. I mean,
Anything
they all would,
else
I
you
think.
want to know about?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young...
Oh, you
although I don't know...
But what about the...
Yeah, you told me all that.
Anything else you...
Do you really think war...
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me. Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
I feel like we already heard that one as well. But,
Anything else you want to know?
This hat, it is not as
Yeah, no, it's
fantastic
not.
as my previous hat.
No.
My journey, it continues.
Can't do anything with the mouse hole. Can I go anywhere else? Before I go to Betty Buys. I can. Yes, I'd forgotten about that. Lil walks down a dark back alley to find a red door. She knocks, hears movement behind the door, and suddenly a slit opens and she sees a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out at her.
Were you followed? What's the password?
Oh, God. I don't think I know the password. Swordfish.
Get
It's
out of
always
here, kid.
swordfish.
Go home.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere.
I have.
Viva la Gabo Lucien.
Nice.
Come on in.
So I shouldn't be selling everything. Maybe I shouldn't have sold anything. Oh, I don't know.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans.
Who are you?
Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that! Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that!
Gross but true.
The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it.
I mean, vampires, you might have a
But
point
last
there.
time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen.
I don't know.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
So, I'm all for the cause. I don't know about what their means will be.
Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
Oh. God damn it, Carl.
How's it going, Gabos?
You came! You owe me $5, Gary.
It's worth it. Did you hear him? Isn't he amazing? What did you think?
I think he's dangerous.
He seems really intense.
Are you kidding? Weren't you listening? Look, you're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game changer.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
I hope so. See you around, fellas.
Viva la Gabalucion!
Yeah.
Viva la Gabalucion!
Viva la Gabalucion! Ah, there we go. Tangled web of corruption and lies, and some coupons. There's Monty's! Can we have it? Okay. I think that's everything for the day. So, it's advice time.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Yes. Hit A. Buttface, the farming goblin, set up a small booth in the market square where he displayed his withered lettuces and pathetic radishes for all to see. Unfortunately, the one and only person to come across his stand was the sprawl's health and safety boiler officer. Buttface's flagrant code infractions, coupled with the city officials' dislike towards non-humans, led to Buttface being thrown in the dungeon. Oh no! Oh, poor Buttface. He was just doing his little best. He knew that prison would be tough, but if the years of dungeon crawling for ore had taught Buttface anything, it was this. Find the biggest sword you can and swing it wildly in front of you. He managed to maim and dismember 13 fellow prisoners and 2 guards until he was finally subdued. What started as a simple misdemeanor charge with a 7-day sentence turned to life in solitary with no parole. There sounds Buttface's tale. Oh no! So if I hadn't let him in, things might have ended better for him. Oh, I'm sorry, Buttface. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved on to is that your handkerchief, and ended with the strong classic, how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick? Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the pre-teen partygoers. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payments. With the check in his pocket, Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you left, the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Julian aside to personally thank them for helping bridge the gap between groups. This meant a lot to Julian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he was actually a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the efforts of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips, or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started as a simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard. Now all he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing orphan backstory. After stopping at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his tipple of choice, Echo proceeded to head down to the Pinheads, the local bowling club in the sprawl, where his team was playing for League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put up on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Well, it's going well for him then, at least. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Wallkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmers market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Aww, it ended happily for him, that's good. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulus Flamehands wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini... Okay, this is going to be tricky. His mighty mini mammal militia. Mighty mini mammal militia. Mighty mini mammal militia. Mighty mini mammal militia. Yeah! Was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Perry Shoutson, the margarita-loving master thief turned pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin and tossed out the window. Yeah. He would have been good at finding the princess, I think. Level 5, and it's saved. Okay, so
Lil,
I'm gonna...
rise and shine.
I'm gonna stop here. And see if there's someone around to raid. Who's streaming? Anyone I know. A few people are. Ooh, Tom's playing Lethal Company. Let's go there. Should work. Did it not work? Frosty, there we go. I mean, he's playing Lethal Company, which is very different to this game, but it's always funny. So, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back to Sherlock tomorrow. I am aware that I've now got this game to finish and Slay the Princess to finish, but Sherlock's the main thing I want to get finished. And then, so Sherlock tomorrow. Might be a bit late tomorrow. I have got an appointment in the afternoon. I don't know how long that will be. So might be a bit later than usual tomorrow. But then Friday should be as usual. And then Sunday for Pharaoh. And then maybe stream on Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. No problem, Deathclaw. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.